Good evening, everyone. This is the Board of Adjustment hearing, public hearing, March 16, 2021. The time is 5:37. Adequate notice has been given in accordance with the Sunshine Law. Notice was published on December 10th, 2020 in the local source and the Star Ledger. The official newspapers for the Township of Springfield for the year 2020 and posted in the Annex Building on December 11, 2020. Notice has also been posted on the Township of Springfield website. Can we stand to salute the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, do we have a roll call?
Yep. Mr. Mark Cunningham. Mr. Stephen Hochstein.
Here.
Mr. Daniel Poltrock.
Here.
Mr. Harris Loffer. Mr. Stephen Furstenbaum. Mr. Matthew Glass. Mr. Raj Sahada.
Here.
Vice Chair Schnur.
Present.
And Chair Cohen.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Excellent. The first order of business is approval of the minutes from the February 2021 meeting. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the minutes? Are there any questions? If there are none, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
Motion to approve. Second.
Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And those who were not there abstain.
I'm abstaining.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Moving on to resolutions and memorialization. The first resolution for approval is application 2021-2, 266 Northview Terrace, block 1805, lot 37, for a front yard variance to erect a fence. Have the board members had an opportunity to review the resolution? Are there any questions, concerns, comments? If there are none, is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Everyone at once now.
All right, I'll pick. Mr. Poltrock,
Yes.
Mr. Hochstein,
Yes.
and Mr. Sahada.
Yep.
Motion passes.
All right.
Second resolution up for approval is resolution for application 2021-3, 22 Far Hills Road, block 3302, lot 6. This is a request for building and lot coverage variance for a covered porch in the rear yard. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the resolution? Are there questions, concerns, comments? If there are none, is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Great. Mr. Poltrock,
Yes.
Mr. Sahada,
Yes.
and Chair Cohen.
Yes.
Motion passes.
The final resolution up for consideration for approval this evening is application 2021-4, 47 Little Brook Road, block 3201, lot 3. Side yard, both sides, and building coverage variance requested for a covered porch in the rear yard with an addition of a deck. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the resolution? Are there any questions or comments, concerns? If there are none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Great. Mr. Sahada,
Yes.
Mr. Poltrock,
Yes.
and Chair Cohen.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Moving on to the applications, we have one application on the agenda this evening. This is an application that was carried from the previous meeting. Application 2020-31, 29 Meek Street, block 2903, lot 9. The request is for a lot coverage and pool location variances to install a pool. I believe there was a request for a further adjournment. Bruce?
That's correct. Jen, what's the exact date of the April meeting?
I believe it's the 20th, but let me just double check real
I
quick.
couldn't find it in my schedule, so.
Bruce, I have a question. How many times can people push it forward? Is there a limit before they have to renotice?
I was just going to ask that question.
No, as long as it's on the record and adjourned to a date specific, there's no need for new notice.
Great.
I mean, for instance, if you have a complicated application that has actual maybe six hearing nights, they don't have to renotice as long as each one is, even though technically, I mean, it's technically a hearing, even though we haven't opened it up for any further testimony. I mean,
Thank you.
the board could decide that they don't want to adjourn it anymore and say either come in and present or withdraw, but there's no legal reason they can't keep adjourning as long as the board authorizes it.
Great. Thanks.
It is April 20th, Bruce.
Okay, so that's the request to carry it to April 20th.
Okay, so for any members of the public that might be present for this application, the applicant is requesting that it be carried. Do we need a motion to carry?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
I'll move.
I'll second it.
Great. Mr. Hochstein,
Yes.
Vice Chair Schnurr,
Yes.
Mr. Poltrock,
Yes.
Mr. Sahada.
Yeah.
Chair Cohen.
yes.
Great. Motion passes.
Okay, so for any member of the public that might be here to hear this application, the application is now being carried to the April 20th, correct? 20th date?
Yes.
Yes, and that'll be at 5:30.
Yes.
Okay. I do not believe that we have any other business to discuss. So thank you all for attending and have a wonderful evening, and we will take a motion to adjourn.
Everybody stay healthy.
Yes.
Adjourn.
as well. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Good night. See you next month.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.